Hello, my name is Arya and welcome to Baha'i Basics, where we learn about the Baha'i Faith. In this episode, we're exploring the question, what does Baha'i administration look like? I mean, somebody's gotta be keeping track of all of this, right? Roll title card! The Baha'i Faith is an organized religion, which means that in order for there to be accountable, efficient systems in place, there has to be some sort of institution that helps make order of all these activities and keep the Baha'i vision of unity on track for everyone. The affairs of the Baha'i community are administered through a system of institutions, each with its defined sphere of action. The origins of this system, known as the Baha'i Administrative Order, are found in the writings of Baha'u'llah himself, the prophet founder of the Baha'i Faith. He revealed principles that guide its operation, established its institutions, and appointed Abdul-Baha as the sole interpreter of his word. Abdul-Baha then appointed his grandson, Shoghi Effendi, as the guardian of the Baha'i Faith. And from the outset of his ministry, Shoghi Effendi dedicated all his energy to the development of the administrative order, bringing it into being and paving the way for the election of the Universal House of Justice. Today, the Universal House of Justice is the center governing body of the administrative order. Under its loving guidance, elected bodies known as local spiritual assemblies and national spiritual assemblies tend to the affairs of the Baha'i community at their respective levels. Then we have the institution of the counselors, an institution appointed by the members of the House of Justice. Under the Universal House of Justice, the counselors advise on the life of the Baha'i community, all the way from the grassroots to the international level. The counselors of this institution encourage action, foster individual initiative, and promote learning within the Baha'i community, in addition to offering advice to spiritual assemblies. Okay, let me break it down for you. It kind of looks like this. It starts with the Universal House of Justice. Then we have two branches, the appointed branch and the elected branch. For the elected branch, members of a Baha'i community vote on 9 members for their local spiritual assembly, also known as the LSA. Then LSAs from all over the country vote on delegates or representatives of their locality to vote on 9 members of the National Spiritual Assembly, or the NSA. Then the NSAs from all over the world meet every 5 years in Haifa, Israel to elect the Universal House of Justice, which, as you can guess, also has 9 members. We like to keep things basic around here. That brings us then to the appointed branch. The Universal House of Justice appoints members of the International Teaching Center, or ITC, and also appoints members of the counselors for the Board of Counselors. The counselors then appoint their auxiliary board members, who then appoint their assistants. It's also important to note that with the elections, there is no form of campaigning whatsoever. Baha'is cast private ballots based on reflection and consideration of various qualities and attributes of different members of the community. That's right, no vote for me posters, I'm afraid.
Denied.
The harmonious interactions between all these institutions ensure a constant provision of guidance, love, and encouragement to members of the Baha'i community throughout the world. Together, they invigorate individual and collective efforts to contribute to the well-being of society. Baha'i institutions are not conceived only as a means of administering the internal aspects of Baha'i community life, essential though as this is. Foremost, the administrative order is intended to serve as a channel through which the spirit of the faith is to flow, embodying in its operation the kind of relationships that must bind together and sustain society as humanity moves towards collective maturity. I love what author and journalist Amanda Ripley had to say about Baha'i administration. Everything about these elections is designed to reduce the odds of high conflict. The Baha'is try to select people who do not crave attention and power, and in every meeting, they follow a protocol called consultation. If social scientists designed a religion, it would look like this. Thanks, Amanda Ripley. And there you have it. That's my very basic explanation of Baha'i administration. Make sure you click subscribe for more videos on Baha'i Basics, and if you're curious about any of the topics we discussed in this video, check out the links in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Bye!